everybody, Karen Roby, Adrian Kingsley-Hughes here for ZDNet, talking about the latest iPhone launch, and not many surprises for you, Adrian.
Not really. I mean, basically, I could have written all these reviews before I saw the phone. It was going to be the Pro and Pro Max best phones ever, fantastic. The new colors, amazing. But all the phone most people need will be the 12. That's essentially it, and that's essentially been what the whole crop of reviews have been for the last few years. There's not much new in terms of the iPhone, apart from that it's got a new digit on it and there's a few new things, but that's about it. And that's how Apple works.
Yeah, that's it's pretty much by design, right? That's what they kind of stick to their same playbook.
Yeah, basically you pick up an iPhone. If you're 3 iterations behind, you pick up a new iPhone, and apart from maybe just a few changes like Face ID, transitions and stuff like that, it's essentially the same. It looks the same, it feels the same in the pocket. Apple doesn't really want it to be that different of an experience, because Apple believes that the iPhone experience is as good as it should be. And difference means that there was something wrong somewhere. So if Apple comes out with a foldable iPhone or some odd design like we're seeing coming from Samsungs and LGs and these people, it's essentially an admission that the iPhone wasn't perfect to begin with. What users are getting with an iPhone is just continuation. It's essentially the same phone optimized over time. So there's more storage or faster processor. That's about it. Better display, slightly better camera, even though the camera in terms of megapixels stayed pretty much the same for years now. Essentially, it's the same phone, just slightly better. And that whole sense of difference just comes from an internal sense of self-satisfaction that it's a new phone and you've spent a lot of money on it.
Right, like a psychological thing. Well, I upgraded. I've got a new phone, spend some money, and maybe things seem a little clearer to me. But really, in the end, it's just a little different version of what I've been used to. It's not
Yeah.
drastic like Samsung. Like sometimes they'll take that direction.
No, it's interesting. I mean, I think the most interesting feature in the new iPhone for me has been the ceramic shield, nano ceramic screen, the technology that makes it less easy for people to break. Because essentially a phone is an iPhone's 2 slabs of glass wrapped around
Right.
some very sensitive electronics, and by its virtue, glass is breakable. And it's interesting to watch that they've gone back to an old design that looks very familiar with the old iPhone 5 with the band around the edge, which actually was quite a strong design. And the tests I've seen of people dropping these, I haven't dropped one, but I've seen other people drop them, is that it does seem to be in combination with the frame and ceramic shield that there's a greater chance that your display won't break. But at the end of the day, it's glass is glass. Glass is going to do what glass does. If you want glass that doesn't do that, you need military grade stuff, which is heavy and big, or it's made of polycarbonate and it gets that haze on it after about 6 weeks of use where it just looks terrible. Apple's not going to do that. It's going to be glass. Put it in a case, get Apple Care on it. And if you break it, then tough.
Yeah, well, I will say it does the new ones, and with the new technology makes me feel a little bit better. Maybe other people thinking, okay, there's a little added layer of protection there for us, or teenagers that tend to break them, that kind of thing. So all right, Adrian, well, much more of course on this latest rollout of the iPhone can be found on ZDNet. We hope you will all check it out there, and we appreciate you watching.